Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Narlo here. Say hello to everyone, Narlo. Good boy. We are sitting here. It is nighttime. You see the red in the sky. It's for dawn. Daylight is coming, not too far away. And for me as well, 4:37 a.m. Although I don't know how much of a morning it'll be. I might hear the rain pounding in real life outside the window here. It is really chucking it down out there. So I am enjoying that. That's going to keep me out of the yard for the first time in like 2 or 3 weeks. So I might not have to get out and do a bunch of yard work today. We will see. I might actually get some time off and get to do things inside my house for a change, like watch my printer print awful green things, or just take it the hell easy and play some video games, something I haven't had a chance to do a whole hell of a lot of lately. We are going to keep moving along here. We are doing that. What is this? Adorn chest. All right, that's for scholar stuff, isn't it? Yep, requires the West Eminent Scholar. So, adorn chest are what we have in this area. On top of that, we have scouting the enemy. That's the one we put our focus on. So that is the one that is showing up here. Let's go ahead and read the history of that again. It has been a little while. Arcil would like you to assess the threat. It is clear that we cannot stand idly by and allow these orcs to dictate the engagements of battle. I would like for us to scout the forces to learn what we are facing here. Narlo, what I ask of you will put you in great peril, but I am confident you are up to the task. Scout the camps that the orcs have established near Ardburg and learn their number. There are camps northwest of the city, and rumors of another to the south have recently brought to my attention. Be careful. Okay, we are being careful. Let's take a look at the map. It looks like we have an area right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and head on that way and see if we can find this first orc camp they're talking about. I do believe I see a fire on the hill. Might be the first one we are looking at here, indeedly. How much of a scout do I have to be? Let's dismount. Let's do this burglar style. I was made for this kind of thing. This camp contains a small group of weary white-hand orcs. Indeed it does. Boy, he's charging up, isn't he? That's good. We'll let him charge, and we will go ahead and ignore him as we head on over to the next camp. Let's mount up and do that. This is nightfall, and we are not anticipating any direct combat. We'll take our Mickle Delving horse with a lamp on it, so we can do this. There we go. Always love being able to do that. Alright. Sliding down the hill. This camp contains a small group of innervated white-hand orcs. Now, let's go see about that rumored one to the south, I suppose. I hope y'all are doing well. I am doing well, other than just being overworked and underpaid as usual. But the biggest part of my troubles and all at the moment are y'all talking to a caffeineless man. I am sitting here and went to make a cup of coffee before this started and found that I have no coffee in my house. I am utterly bereft of the caffeine at the moment. And realized that before I went out to do work yesterday and walk the dog and all the other things, that I had used the last of my coffee to make a couple of cups, and had totally forgotten that I needed to go out and buy more. And that is not a good thing. I'm not usually like that. And there are an awful lot of warriors about. Let's go ahead and dismount and do this correctly. wander up into the camp. The orcs present in this camp are aggressive and many. Alright, so the one to the south definitely seems to be like the most dangerous. Yep, you can see them from the walls too. I don't know why they're thinking about rumors of orc camps. I'd say they're pretty easy to find. Alright, let's walk on along the palisade. Let's see if we can continue. Talk to Arcil. Continue and find our entrance back into town. Can we squeeze through here? Yes, we can. We can get through the hole in the fence there, can't we? Altberg, y'all have a few gaps in your defenses here that y'all really might want to look into. Once again, as we've said, it doesn't matter how many of these pretty old picturesque ruins you have. If you're not keeping the walls up, things aren't going to go very well. Things aren't going to go very well for y'all at all. Now, let's get back into... I was thinking that was stairs. That's a roof with a hole in it, isn't it? There is. Today's the 20th, so y'all have until, I believe, tomorrow, if I remember correctly. Going on till about 3 a.m. Well, the anniversary festival will be over with for another year. So get out there and work on your quest. Get out there and work on all those scavenger hunts and fireworks and stuff like that. And just enjoy. Celebrate yet another year of being in Middle-earth. Such fun. Now, let's go see what the man has got to say about all these orc camps. Talk to him, and then we'll go out and find Archibald. Hello, Mr. Arcil. I have messages for you. Oh, let's see here. Lightning struck within 3 miles of your current location. Like I said, there is a
There is no shortage of things that need doing in the Eastfold.
Here we are. It appears that the White Hand number far fewer than the unknown orcs, as I thought they might. Let us first focus upon ridding the Eastfold of one threat, then we will deal with the other.
There are so many things that need to be done.
A decision must be made. The White Hand are dangerous, but they do not have the numbers that the unknown orcs do. While I do not believe that my original decision was misguided, I may have been too quick to dismiss Eothain's thoughts on this matter. What is important now is that we deal with these orcs swiftly and with great force. Please deliver my apology to Eothain and let him know of my decision. Talk to Eothain. That we shall. Let's hope that he is less stiff-necked than some people we are, and that he will accept the apology graciously, and accept that he needs to get over himself, especially since his only real claim to fame is that he is related to somebody. We've all been there, haven't we? We see that at work all the time. You know, it's amazing the people that come in and just because they are the wife or husband of a doctor or a politician or something like that, you know, they've done nothing else. They just happen to be the spouse or the relative of somebody that has done something, and they think that makes them special.
We keep safe these lands. For how long?
And there you go. Arcil sent you with an apology. Perhaps he is not as inept as I once believed. I must ponder this later, though it seems we're ready to deal with the true threat. Let also know that his apology is accepted, but it was not necessary. He has my sword when it is needed. Well, if you wouldn't act like a petulant little child, you nitwit. Wouldn't be sitting here having to constantly argue with the two of y'all, would we? Elingas, Elingas. One of my favorite songs. I'm definitely gonna have to download the Rohan soundtrack here, go along with the the regular LOTRO soundtrack that I listen to from time to time. There's several really nice pieces on it. And there's several really nice ones here on the Lord of the Rings on the Rohan soundtrack as well.
There are so many things that need to be done.
Remind me a lot of things like Indian stuff. There we go. Let's get that bright spotlight off your face. It appears that Eothain and I have come to terms. He is a great warrior and has served us well. We will need his sword when the time comes. And that time is now. Narlo, you have proven a great warrior, and I'm giving you the responsibility of leading the attack on the White Hand Orcs. Oh, joy.
There are so many things that need to be done.
On the attack. Since their numbers are few, I want you to sneak into the White Hand camp and defeat their leader. This should cause them to lose direction and fall into disarray. Go to the White Hand camp to the northwest and carry out your task, but be vigilant. It is possible that they have received reinforcements, though I think it unlikely. All right. To the one to the northwest. All right, we can do that. We are also going to see about this message of warning. Why don't we go ahead? Let's make it as the focus at the moment. And let's finish it up so it doesn't continue hanging out there. Mount up. I am really missing that cup of coffee right now as the sky turns a lovely salmon color. I am really missing that cup of coffee. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can speed on along and finish this up. It's been 12 minutes. I have got to, let's see, we're going to do a Brocraft video after this. Continue along with the adventures on our new server, our new lands. And then I think I've got another adventure in 3D printing to put up for you. Show y'all a couple pictures of the sub I'm working on. You know, I've got the U-boat board game, which is quite nice, really wonderful and all that, but I think I've mentioned or perhaps shown before, I'm printing a 3D printed sub. I want to work on that. The thing that I'm currently working on, I've printed most of the sub. I've got just the hull to print now. I'm working on the third or fourth piece of it. Of I think the 8 pieces that make it up, and each one of those is like a 15-hour print. But there we go. You Archibald, yes you are. Each piece of it, of the hull, is like a 15 to 20 hour print, and I'm currently in a 15-hour print of the adults of the Awful Green Things from Outer Space game. I have printed the eggs, the babies, the fragments, and now I'm printing the adults, and I'll be through with all of the Awful Green Things, and then I can start working on the crew. So I want to post that as I'm completing it as well. Let's see. Let's look at the history of our quest here. Wittle has asked us to find Archibald and see that he returns safety to the Foldy Farm. Archibald went out to hunt for boar meat some time ago and has yet to return. Would you look for him in the woods to the east of the farm and see that he returns safely? That's back at the Foldy Farm, isn't it? Yes, it is. Well, let's see. What are you doing here? You're looking very... There's a boar, a couple boars there. You're looking very determinedly
Will you
in that
aid the horse
direction.
lords?
Orcs. I do not fear orcs. I shall complete my task ere I return to the farm. The meat I collect is necessary to feed the people of Aldberg.
Will you aid the Rotary?
I suppose if the danger is that great, I ought to head back to the farm and let you finish my work. We do not need much. Collecting the meat of a few boars should be plenty for us. So collect slabs of boar meat. Well, that was, Are you a ranger? Are you sure you're not a ranger? Running by and ignoring the bear and stopping your work here and letting me complete it. Are you sure? Let's see. We got LOTRO points. 5 LOTRO points. We got a title awarded. Title of Known to the Aerlingus. You have reached acquaintance level with the Aerlingus. God, I've forgotten that. Reputation was a thing. Known to the Aerlingus. Alright, the 5 LOTRO points and the title. We got a deed bestowed, which is now friend to the Aerlingus. And that will give us friend. Does it give us a 10% vendor discount? 5%. Yeah, we need to work on that one. Our reputation has changed. We only got Aerlingus, but we got Theodred's Riders as well. In League, Matham Society. Oh, so many quests. Oh, a legendary item needs reforging, and another one has leveled up. Which one was it? It is the medium bridle of the 3rd age. Alright. So we got all the announcements cleared off. We got all the announcements cleared off. Let's go down here and let's hunt some boar, shall we? So this is what we'll be doing. We'll be giving these boars thoughts of wonderful boar things as we distract them with thoughts of wonderful boar things and stab them in the butt. Not too much of a much whatsoever. Let's continue getting the critical hits going on. Jump up down that second road. You see it's not going to be much of nothing to take these things out. There we go. We got a slab of boar meat. What does a slab of boar meat look like? It looks quite nice, actually. A slab of meat from a boar. Looks nice and red and juicy. I think when I go out here, when I finish recording this, and go out and pick up my coffee, I might see about getting a slab of boar meat while I'm at it, too. I think, in fact, I will have some pork chops this morning. That seems like a good idea. I would enjoy that. Alright, we're going to keep this up until we kill off a few more of these. And then we are going to head on back to the Foldy Farm. And I will meet with y'all whenever I get that done. We've taken out the boars. Ooh, somebody else is off on the quest. Nice. Said before, it is always fun. Always fun and all to be reassuring, to be way out in the depths of old, years and years old content areas and see other people about doing the quest too. That's always fun. Let's talk to Archibald here. Where are you, Archibald? Got a bunch of warriors. What are these? Eliminating one threat. The White Hand Orcs are not pleased to see an invader in their camp. You should defeat as many of them as possible while searching for their leaders. So just defeat White Hand Orcs. Doesn't say how many. We will take that on. 4 of them. So we need to defeat 4 White Hand Orcs while we're doing all that. Where is Archibald? We're here at the farm. Where are you at? There he is. Alright, well, this should help us with one of our things here. Let's see if these count for... These gonna count toward defeating White Hand Orcs. No, it didn't. Alright, Ethelbald.
Our mission is dire.
You were right. I saw several orcs on the way back to the farm. Dude, look around you, man. Look around you. There's one over there doing your laundry. And if I had not left when I did, I might not have been able to make it. Thank you for not allowing me to be my stubborn self. Yeah, you're not gonna thank me for... You're not gonna thank me for... Woo, there we go, level 90. Awesome. I was hoping that we'd have the tree. Let y'all see it spawn up. You aren't gonna thank me for doing your job while you're at it, too? An untidy mess. Level 95. Wow. In the wake of the Battle of the Hornburg, you received word of vast, startling destruction of Isengard. It is unknown what remains of Saruman's forces in Nan Kuranir, but the only reported sightings tell of fewer than 3 dozen Dunlendings fleeing back to their lands. You have been summoned to scout the Wizard's Vale, seek any survivors, and discover what force has brought Isengard to ruin. So we hit level 90, and that allows us to start looking at the Isengard expansion now, huh? Okay. So we have finished up with the Foldy Farm. It would look like that is the end of that. All right. So I think that is where we're going to leave off. Next time, let's sit here with Whitgle. Next time, we will head on out, see if we can defeat those White Hand Orcs, help Arcil with his thing, see if that gets us, now that we leveled up to 90, see if that gets us closer to being able to get back on the epic line here. And maybe do one more day of working over there on the anniversary stuff. We shall see. Anyway, next time we will be back on Nomadan and working with the Rangers in Breland again. Who would have thunk it, right? Back over there working with Saradan. And working in the Barrow Downs. Forgot we're still doing the Barrow Downs. Let's see if we can knock those out right quick, too. Anyway, y'all enjoy it. I might actually get to do some of that today since it's raining. And I'm not going to have to be out planting stuff in the yard and mowing grass and digging holes and, oh my, all the rest. We will see y'all next time. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed it. See you then. Bye-bye.